Welcome to RPG Highlights. Today's highlight will focus on Freya, a major character in the Valkyrie Profile Series. Venerated as the goddess of fertility, Freya appears as a beautiful young blonde woman. She is the goddess of creation who stands ever faithful by Odin's side, second only to Odin in terms of true power, commanding power over life as well as death. She first appears in Valkyrie Profile Series. She joins the party in Chapter 0 but will leave afterwards. She can be recruited later on in the game. In Valkyrie Profile 2, Freya has a more prominent role. Freya's first appearance in the sequel is seen in Chapter 4, where she is attending to Odin. As compared to the first game, Freya has more interactions with the party and is directly responsible for some of the events that unfold. Similar to Valkyrie Profile 1, Freya can also be recruited later on in the game. Freya also makes an appearance in Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume, the third game in the Valkyrie Profile series for the Nintendo DS. Triggering certain scenarios will alert Freya to an unknown evil. In this game, she remains vigilant of the power and decides to observe its progress, choosing to end it if it continues to grow. Freya is a cold, calm figure. She is a well-spoken and powerful goddess, holding within her the power that governs the birth of all beings. As an Aesir, Freya has command over parts of the world, hers being creation and death. This power that the Aesir possess has led Freya to believe that all other races are worthless in comparison to the Aesir, and she expresses her contempt for them quite openly. Non-Aesir are all regarded as inferior and unworthy of Freya's attention. Freya's demeanor towards other people depends on what terms they stand before her with. For example, when Lenneth first encounters her in Valkyrie Profile, Freya greets her with a hug and tells her it would be unkind to send her into Midgard unneeded. In Valkyrie Profile 2, Freya is enraged upon seeing Alicia setting conditions for the Valkyrie Hrist to accompany them and attacks Alicia and her party, but spares Hrist due to her status as an Aesir. One of her iconic lines supports her distaste for humans, saying, "Humans negotiating with gods? Never." She maintains this viewpoint up until the end of the game. Freya is one of the strongest characters in the game, being excellent in both damage output and hit generation. She is extremely powerful, but has a 1-second delay before the launch of her attacks, making her tricky to master. Freya is a powerhouse fighter. All her attacks are imbued with multi-hit capabilities, which help to rack up damage and increase the special bar. Her attacks include Critical Flare, Aerial Burst, and Thunder Sword. Freya's unique Soul Crush is called Ether Strike. It is one of the most powerful in the game and can deal over 500,000 damage in ideal situations. Before each use, she will call out her phrase, "Prepare to be purified." As a goddess, she has well-rounded stats and unique attacks. Freya can perform nearly all offensive tasks assigned to her proficiently. Freya can be recruited in all 3 games. She must be defeated in the Seraphic Gate. However, for each game, she appears in different floors. In the first game, the room where she's located is locked by a door that can only be opened with a flame jewel, so she's only available in hard mode. In the second game, she is found on the 4th floor, while for the last game, she's stationed on the 9th floor. Outside of the Valkyrie Profile series, Freya also makes special appearances. She is the final optional super boss in Star Ocean till the end of time. She is also recruitable as a character in Lord of Vermilion, an arcade, card-based war strategy game only released in Japan. This wraps up our highlight for Freya. What do you think about her? Tell us in the comments.